I'm Jenny Wright, and I'm the CEO for the Boys and Girls Club of Elizabethton, Carter County. We're really here to make sure that every kid in Carter County gets what they need and gets what they deserve. 4 years ago, Michael started coming to the club, and he started coming to the club because he and his 4 siblings were moved from a really negative and abusive situation, and their aunt had adopted them. And she really needed to work, so she needed a place for them to come. She needed a place that was affordable. She needed a place that offered opportunities, and she needed a place that would really work with kids. And the club was there for her. That family is like so many of the families that we serve. Kids living in foster situations, parents in jail, and kids are with grandparents or other relatives. And families that are really just struggling to get by and can use a helping hand and a safe place for their kids. And Michael is like so many of the kids that we serve. Michael came in the club and he had a lot of anger issues and he had a lot of behavioral problems just because he's gone through so many things that I just can't imagine, and more than any kid should have to go through. And that's why we have programs at the club. They're about character education. They're about developing coping skills, and they're about developing resiliency skills in kids. And the club never gave up on Michael, because we don't give up on kids. And he's continued to improve throughout his time at the club. Most recently, he participated in our Youth of the Year program, and that's really about character and leadership. And our kids have to write essays, they go through interviews. Michael really worked on those essays, and it was a surprising transformation to watch throughout the process. And he worked on his interviewing skills. He worked on an application, and he showed up for the Youth of the Year competition ready to give a speech. And those were all just really stretch experiences for Michael, but he pushed himself and he challenged himself. And that day he got up and delivered a speech confidently. And Michael didn't win Youth of the Year, but it was a great experience for him. And he did get to go to Nashville, which is an opportunity he'd never have otherwise, to participate in the State Youth of the Year event. And seeing Michael come back from Nashville, knowing that he's a leader and showing that he's a leader in the club has just been truly amazing. And the things that Michael has shown that he can do now is really the result of the experiences and also the relationships that he's been able to have at the club. And Michael is just one of so many kids that we serve. You know, we're teaching Jacob how to read every day, how to go to the homework room and get help with his homework and get it checked and get it complete. We're teaching Matthew to control his emotions and take a time out when he needs to breathe and then go into a situation cool-headed. And we're not gonna stop. We're committed to serving kids no matter what, wherever they live. We wanna give every kid the opportunities that they need to succeed. We believe that every kid deserves to have an amazing out-of-school experience, and that's what we're committed to.